couldn't keep the ball for Inter Milan. So we're going to keep attacking. We're on this right-hand side. Ball played into the box. Rashford with the bicycle kick. What a goal. What a goal. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of this Manchester United career mode. This is episode 21 and I hope you guys are looking forward to it because I definitely am. So yeah, we did speak about what was going to basically happen in this episode and I think that's the route we're going to go with. So we're going to kick this episode off with an away trip to the Etihad against Manchester City. And yeah, after that, we are going to play like 3 games off camera. So that's the Sparta Praha, Watford and Bournemouth. Sorry, my brain just freezes up. By the way, it's like 2 a.m. in the morning when I'm recording. I record at some ungodly hours. Don't ask me why. But yeah, after that, we have an away trip to Anfield. We love a trip at Anfield. We love a fixture at Anfield. And yeah, we got that game, and then we're going to cap the episode off with a home game against Tottenham Hotspur in the Carabao Cup quarterfinals. So off camera, I've been doing a bit of scouting myself. So yeah, we've got a few players on the shortlist to talk about. So Enzo Fernandez, he's not someone that I can definitely see myself signing in the summer. He's definitely not someone that I can see myself signing as a star signing, because at the moment, that's the main thing that's on the tip of my mind. Players like Bukayo Saka, more of an experiment to have him in the list. He has got like a 110 million release clause, and that's the only way I can negotiate with him is breaching that release clause. So yeah, as you can see, 110 million. Ramsey, he's just someone that's on the tip of my mind as well. Vardio, I mean, I liked him before, like at the start of the season, but now that I see my defense is playing really well, conceding very, very minimal amount of goals in the league, which is very fantastic for us. I don't really feel the need to bolster the defense, but players like Szoboszlai and Wirtz, they're definitely the main priority, or that role, that area of the field, those kind of players that play that role, those are the kind of players that I am kind of in for at the moment. Like someone that Fernandez and Van der Beek could basically pass the torch down to eventually in this save. Leon Bailey, possibly as a second choice right winger behind Anthony or Moussa Diaby. I will give Diallo some time to develop, but I don't see myself using him for majority of the save, especially when we do need to be challenging for the big titles, the upper echelon titles like the Champions League. And I don't feel like having Diallo as a backup right winger is allowing us to be equipped enough to do so, like challenge for Champions League. So the gems that I'm finding this year in career mode is actually crazy. We have a striker called Tiziano Ferrari. We scouted him from Italy. And yeah, he's 17 years of age, potential 64 to 92, 63 rated. I mean, he's a player that we could sign and he'll be like the best of his class for now. But I know I've got strikers like tucked away that have better potential than him. And they're probably going to have a higher ceiling than him. So I'm not going to be jumping at the opportunity to just give this guy a professional contract. I'm going to buy myself some time before I pick the players that I'm going to promote to the first team. And this is basically what I do. I kind of do a Chelsea thing. I hoard youth players and pick out my favorite ones. I don't sign all of them at once because it's unrealistic to do so. And like, yeah, it just creates a weird balance in your save. And it just increases the amount of players you have in your squad. So if you do need to make signings in the future, you have to offload a load of young players because you're finding way too many. So yeah, that's the trick that I do, because yeah, you're just going to find too many gems and your mind is going to be all over the place. One other player that I'm looking forward to using out of this youth academy this season, or potentially next season, is Murad Abbas. Hopefully he can probably go up like a couple of overalls this season, so we can probably push him up into the first team for the next preseason. As you can see, he's 16 years of age, Egyptian, 58 rated, his potential 70 to 90, left-footed. His weak foot, we're currently working on it, not on purpose, but we're trying to build up his technical ability as a cam, and we're training him up as an advanced playmaker as we speak. Yeah, the next game, the first game of this episode, we're going to take a trip to the Etihad Stadium. This is last season's title challengers, so we can't take them lightly. We are currently 7 points ahead of them on the table, just sitting at third or sitting at first. They're only 1 point behind Chelsea, who are actually putting up a decent fight this season, and they haven't conceded a lot of goals themselves. If I'm honest with you, I'm going to be cautious going into this game, so I'm going to use 4-2-3-1. as my tactic, my main tactic, and hopefully we can play them off the park. So let's get this episode underway with a banging result. Okay, here we go. We're live at the Etihad Stadium. My squad has arrived. We are ready to take on the blue side of Manchester. First versus third, and yeah, we definitely need to keep our foot on the blue side's necks. Gundogan is leading out Manchester City. Martinez is leading us out. Let's take a look at the starting 11s. Manchester City will have Edison in goal. Kabori's at the back of Laporte, Diaz and Cancelo. In the midfield, they have Gundogan, Rodri and De Bruyne. Up top, they have Ocampos, Haaland and Foden. So we're going to combat that with David De Gea in goal. The lows at the back with LaCroix, Martinez and Malacia. In the midfield, we have Benacer and Fred. Those are the two CDMs. Anthony's on the right. On the left is Sancho, our number 10 is Fernandes, our number 9 is Marcus Rashford. We're ready to go. Manchester United versus Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium. Let's get this game underway. Let's see if we can get off to a flying start. Okay, so the game's kicked off. We're attacking to the left. City are attacking to the right, and I hope you guys have got your seatbelts buckled up, because I'm sure we're going to be in for a ride in this match. So Man City have definitely bolstered their squad, their attack, improved the midfield a bit. Ooh, well done, well done. Yeah, we're coming off the back of a result against Leeds United. We beat them 4-2 off camera. We had a 2-goal lead, and then we allowed them to get back into the game. So I'm going to be extra cautious. That's the reasoning behind the 4-2-3-1. I didn't want to start this episode off on a bad note. I just want to secure all 3 points to set us off on a good win streak while we're recording. Here's Anthony. The low. Benacer. Fred. I should not have dinked it. Sancho heads it down. Malacia. No one's in the centre. Shocking. Shocking. Really shocking. KDB's travelling forward with the ball. Man City getting forward in numbers. Then inside my penalty area, has Gundogan, Campos, trying to take Malacia for a ride, has Kabore, helping out his winger. Oh, Haaland with the shot, goes over the bar. Fernandes, Rashford, in behind, Marcus Rashford to hit the target. Oh, he hits the post, it bounces out, drifts off to the left-hand side. Sancho retrieves the loose ball, puts another ball into the box. It's cleared up by Cancelo. It's gone out for a corner kick. It's a hit and miss with my set pieces, if I'm honest with you. Sometimes I get a man on the end of a cross. Sometimes it just loops up in the air and gets dealt with easily. Sometimes it just goes straight to the keeper. It's Foden. Oh, nice pass to Haaland. Takes a left foot shot and he hits the back of the net. Nice pass from Foden. Haaland hits the target. This is what we should come to expect of the Norwegian. And right now, the blue fans are celebrating. And this just takes the ball, turns, just levers it with his left foot. The hair stood no chance. Don't know why my throat just randomly needs to be cleared just now. But we cleared it. I don't think I'm going to edit this out either. Foden's coming forward, or going forward. Coming, going, same thing. Ooh, Haaland, nice ball into the box. Haaland again. It's 2-0 City. It's 2-0 City. Okay, things are getting really hectic now. Haaland is actually running riot in his own back garden. And this is not what we foresaw going into this game. But it's happening, it's transpiring. Look at the fans really early on. We're not even past the half-hour mark. Ocampos, look at the possession. Definitely being outplayed. We're inferior at the moment. And that's it. Gives the ball to Haaland. This is what I mean. We're inferior. Haaland has dinked it. 3-0. Oh my God, you can't make any of this up. Haaland bags a hat-trick before the 30th minute. That is embarrassing. He steals the show in the Manchester derby again. Okay, so we're 3-0 down. I'm asking my players to hug the touchline, hug the sideline, whatever you want to phrase it as. 31 minutes gone, we're 3-0 down. Got nothing to lose at the moment. We're hitting this long ball. Rashford, 3-1. We're back. We're not back into the game, but there's a bit of a light. I see the light at the end of the tunnel a bit. Look at this ball over the top. Straight response. I feel like Man City are going to get complacent and we're going to get some chances. Let's not celebrate too much though. Let's get the second and we'll talk about making a comeback from there. Sancho. Malacia. Fred. Go on, Fred. Over the bar. Try to do a Travella. Just making their way forward slowly. I think that goal that they conceded has woken them up a bit. Haaland just runs through the gap. Go on, Malacia. Ref, speak to... Ocampos just takes me out for no reason. Yellow card, yellow card. You're not going to get inside my head, Ocampos. You lot are basic to us. Okay, the second half is underway. Haaland got a hat-trick in the first half and then Rashford pulled one back after his hat-trick. So it's currently 3-1 at the Etihad. And yeah, we got a bit of a mountain to climb. But like I said, after the Rashford goal, there's a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. We just need to work our way towards it. There's Anthony, Rashford, Fernandez, Sancho. Go on, Sancho. Oh, that was an opportunity to get us back into the game early on in the second half. Oh, my God. Oh, well done. Fred wins the ball high up the field. Anthony has Rashford next to him on his left. Rashford runs through on goal. First touch was way too heavy. Edison makes the save. We still have possession. Come on. Benacer, switch that. The ball hangs in the air for too long, man. Way too long. Way too long, that ball hangs in the air for. Oh, come on. Well done, Malacia. Go round it. Why go through a man that's on the floor? That was an opportunity to win the ball and probably score a cheesy goal, but we can take that. That's literally what we need right now. A bit of luck. Can't seem to find it. It remains 3-1. Ooh, well done, Lecroix. Benacer. Rashford has Bruno ahead of him. Gonna opt for Anthony on the right hand side. Anthony's through on goal. Go on, Anthony. Right foot. Save from Edison. Just gonna call him Allison. My commentary's all over the place today. I am filming at 2 AM in the morning. It's a corner kick. Ooh. Win the ball high up the pitch again. Come on, we should capitalize on this opportunity. Cut back, Rashford, 3-2. Rashford again with a goal. That's his brace. Can he score a hat-trick as well? Let's see who gets the match ball at the end. Probably Haaland because he scored first. But yeah, we're back into the game. Now have a look at Rashford's goal. It's not going to mean anything if we don't bag another one. We're about 7 minutes to do it. Oh, I wish Anthony was in better space to get the ball to him. As Anthony turns on his left, takes a shot, it's blocked. Anthony with another shot, he's gone wide. He's gone wide on the left-hand post with his shot. Right in front of the goal. Oh, we might rue that mistake, rue that miss, I mean. Putting this team in a sticky situation where I don't think it's going to matter now. Yeah, it's not going to matter, guys. See, they did the job in the first half. They made sure that it was going to be hard for a comeback if we were to get the determination. But in the end, the determination wasn't enough. Pep Guardiola has the last say in this encounter as he celebrates with his home fans. It's 3-2. It's a poor way to start the episode. Let's see if we can recover from this defeat. So we're back together now. So as you can see, I played 3 games off camera. We won 2-1 against Sparta Praha. We won 3-0 against Watford, and we won 6-2 against Bournemouth, which is a massive improvement from that 3-2 defeat against Manchester City. We did get some good goals off camera though. Some good goals from Rashford, Mukoko, even Diallo, he contributed as well. And Langa, he's in good form. So yeah, we're going into this next game against Liverpool. A lot of these players should be upbeat with the way they recovered against that Manchester Day derby. I won't say thrashing because we pulled things back, but it was a bit of an embarrassment. Okay, so this is how the table looks after those games. So Man United was still on top, but we're only 3 points clear on Chelsea, who have 40 points and they're second. Third place and fourth place are Manchester City and Wolves. They both have 36 points, however City are ahead on goal difference. Fifth place is Newcastle United, who have 32 points. So let's head off into this next game against Liverpool, and let's not by any means drop any more points because we can't afford to do so. Liverpool, they have 23 points on the table. They're currently 10th, so they're not enduring a good season themselves, which should essentially give us the incentive to play some good football against them. Let's see if we can get a good result and continue our winning ways. So we have the Northwest Derby. Hopefully tackles don't fly in. Hopefully tackles don't take anyone out. These guys, they definitely mean it. Bruno's not even in the mood. He's not in the mood for any of these Liverpool fans singing, and neither am I. Let's give them a reason to shut the hell up. Let's get this game out of the way. The interception as Sancho. Trent to Diaz. Salah. Shot from Brand. Wide on the left-hand post. David De Gea almost had something to deal with. Almost. Not a terrible attempt. Just doesn't catch him right on the first time shot. Anthony. Well done, Anthony. Nice close dribbling from Anthony, being pressured by Nunes. I still switch to playing to Malacia. Van der Beek. Anthony, it's offside. I was kind of aiming for, not kind of, I was aiming for Malacia. I didn't notice Anthony running into the same spot as Malacia. I don't know how I didn't notice it. Should have aimed it more to the left. I thought it was just going to be a straightforward pass. Kamada. Fabinho. Darwin Nunes dinks it over the top. Well done, Malacia. Cuts out the pass as David De Gea. Oh, De Gea, what are you playing at? That's all my fault. I was trying to do too much. I wanted to just play it down the line, but that first touch was very heavy. And for some reason, the guy took too long to pass the ball down the line. Anthony. Rashford. Sancho. Go on, Sancho. Go on, Sancho. Jadon Sancho for 1-0. 13 minutes gone. We've already opened the score, and Jadon Sancho has gotten himself a goal. So far this season, this guy's contributed quite heavily to our forward line. So we're doing well for ourselves. Luis Diaz on the ball. So that's 5 goals and 15 appearances for Jadon Sancho. Fabinho. Ooh, Kamada. Mo Salah through on goal. Takes a shot and David De Gea makes a save. Quite laid back and chilled. I think that's how they caught me off guard. Corner taken short. Ball crossed in. Lindelof barely deals with it. Bruno follows that with a clearance, but Kamada can take the ball down. Oh, just boot this ball out, man. Keep trying to get it cleared. No luck. No luck so far. As Darwin Nunes takes another shot, De Gea has to deny him again. Just can't get the ball out of the box. 30 minutes gone on the half-hour mark. Liverpool have another corner kick. It's taken short. Matip. Kamada, the same type of move. Trying to shoot from the same angle as well. We need to get ourselves back into the game. We are leading 1-0, but so far it just seems like Liverpool are doing everything they can to gain the dominance. As Sancho. See the switch of play. Can I make it? Yes, I do. As the low. Drills it in low. Shot from Anthony. A nice save from Alisson. Decent move by my players. Nice switch of play from the left-hand side into the low. I drill it in low. Anthony makes the right connection. Just can't beat Alisson at all. These Liverpool fans just don't know when to shut up. They've been doing this the whole game, just singing and singing and singing. Bro, you're 1-0 down. You're 10th place in the table. Just shut up now. Literally. Here's Van der Beek. Fernandes into Anthony. We need to shut these guys up. Let's score another goal. Here's Anthony. The low. Van der Beek. Malacia. Sancho. Into Van der Beek. Fernandes takes a shot. What a goal. 2-0. What a team goal. Oh, I said it. Let's go and score another goal. And what do my players do? They go and bless me with another goal. Bruno Fernandes has just smashed in one of our best goals so far in the series. Just moved the ball around very casually, not really caring about who was in the way. Donny van der Beek with the assist. Okay, so this is what I mean. The football has gotten better. Definitely. Feels way different to last season. Can move this ball around freely. These players feel free as well. They don't feel stiff. Playing the football that I want them to play. We're 2-0 up. Let's see if we can defend this lead. Oh, Nunez in behind, takes a shot. No, we cannot. No, we cannot. We can't defend this lead. We're 1 goal deficit now. 1 goal deficit. So we were 2-0 up at some point, and then Darwin Nunez decides to ruin the fun and got Liverpool back into the game just on a stroke of half time. Okay, so there's Kamada, Julian Brandt, Mo Salah. Don't know what this guy's playing at. Throughout this whole game, this guy's been in the back pocket of Malacia and making a lot of mistakes on the ball. And he's just done that. Let's see if we can capitalize. And then give him the possession back. Here's Sancho, Benacer, Delo, Anthony. Well done, Anthony, riding the challenges. It's really good at doing that. Oh, does well. Gets run, Robertson. Puts the ball into the box. It's cleared out by Matip. Oh, come on, guys. Do better than that. Do better than that. Just moving this ball around Liverpool. Got all their players back. Darwin Nunez is on his own up top. Van der Beek thinks over the top. Oh, Sancho does get on the end of that pass. I thought Matip was going to deal with it. But it just about gets through to Sancho, but the first touch wasn't good enough. Definitely needed that to fall down correctly. And it actually did. I just knew if I could see that I was going to get on the end of that, I probably would have put my foot through that. Nonetheless, let's keep going. There's Benacer, Rashford, Fernandez, Rashford, Anthony. There's Van Dijk on him. He puts the ball in. Oh, it's cleared out by Fabinho. Switch that player one more time. Timber. Oh, first touch. Oh my goodness me. Bruno Fernandes ran to the byline. Tries to drill it in, and Alisson is there with the touch to get it away from Rashford. Let's just pass it back to the keeper. This is what Liverpool do. They mark you out of the game and they press you out of the game. Until we play a long ball like that, that literally switches up the whole landscape of the attack. Eriksen makes it 3-1. Eriksen makes it 3-1. We went straight back to the keeper to play it long. And it was just that one ball that split them in half. And then we play it forward and Eriksen runs through on goal and drills in the third. Look at this. Nice finish from Eriksen. He was getting dragged back by Matip as well. Really, really composed from the Dane. Fernandez, Rashford, Alanga. Had the opportunity to make it 4, but Alisson denies him. Salah. Charging forward with the ball. Darwin Nunez is offside. Great defensive line there. Well done for Martinez. Nice offside trap. And they got Tomiyasu as well. They're taking off Matip for Tomiyasu. Played of the added time. And there we have it. Manchester United are victorious. 3-1 against Liverpool at Anfield. I'm not going to lie to you. I was kind of expecting a good result against Klopp. We do have a good head-to-head against them. And they are playing poorly this season. But we still need to beat what's ahead of us. And what was ahead of us was a really good, on paper, Liverpool side. But we came out on top. Guys, Fred has now extended his contract by an extra 2 seasons. I feel like he's had a really good start to the season. And yeah, it was just an easy option, easy decision to make. Just extend it by 2 seasons. He's gone up by 1 overall as well. So my theory that he's going to decline by the next season or the season after that is probably going to not come into fruition just yet because he's still growing as a player. As you can see, he's got 24 appearances to his name so far this season with 5 goal contributions and 8 clean sheets. averaging a performance average rating of 6.68. 6.68 so far this season. I got confused with friendly matches. I was about to say 7.5. This guy, he's on something. That's what I was about to say. But yeah, he's only on 6.68 in terms of his average rating. And he's not the only person we need to talk about in terms of contracts, but this time is going to be more of a negative subject. So with Brandon Williams, we are going to talk about his potential departure. So he's on 4 appearances at the moment. He's averaging around 6.82. That's his average rating in all competitions. And he's 23 years of age, is overall 77. In front of him, he has Delo and Timber, who are both in double digits already for appearances. And I feel like, I feel like he's in no man's land. There's no way he's going to push these guys out of position unless someone gets injured, which he has to bank on that. I feel like we're gonna keep him. I'm not gonna move him on intentionally, but he can play down his contract because Ethan Lairdy's leaving in January, so it wouldn't make sense to sell Brandon Williams or look to sell him. So we can have a potential backup just in case we get an injury. But beyond this season, I don't see Brandon Williams lasting in the side. So in this game, I'm going to try to be a bit positive and try to pursue the victory from the word go. We're going to try to use our 4-3-3 formation. I think at the start of the season, we used 4-2-3-1. So let's see how the players get on while using a positive formation against their negative tactics. Okay, so the game is underway. We're attacking to the right. Tottenham are attacking to the left. I am so tired, guys. But yeah, we need to get this last victory out of the way and then we can catch some Z's. But yeah. We have rotated the squad a bit. We've got McTominay in for Casemiro and Langer's on the left-hand side. Sancho's playing off the right. We've got Moukoko starting up top. Rashford is on the bench just in case things get a bit sticky. And we've remained with the two pairing at the back with Lindelof and Martinez. I think I mentioned Timber. Did I mention Timber? I don't think I did. If I didn't, he's in for the low. Okay, so we were on the ball. Sitting back as I expected. Just need to try drag our opponents left to right. Try to stretch them out a bit. Shouldn't have done that. Sancho caught in possession with Doggy. Into Kane. Done. Lindelof intercepts Bentancur's pass. Moukoko. Van de Beek. Have to play it back into Moukoko and Bentancur comes back and helps out his defense. Here's Kane. Plays it to his right into Lucas. Lucas up against Martinez. Lucas Moura takes a left foot strike at Lafont. Lafont makes the save. Keep that in. No, he's not. It's a corner kick to Tottenham. I feel like Lafont could have easily held on to that. He didn't need to parry it. I know it was hit with power, but you could have held on to that, Lafont. Corner kick taken as Lucas. It's taken short by Son. Lucas is on the edge of the right-hand side of the box. Now Tottenham make their way to the centre. But outside of the box, though, here's Son. It's in a bit of space outside the box. It's quite frightening for my defence. Eventually, we win the ball back just to give it back to them as Lucas. Let's charge down more shots. Handball, ref. Thank you. The attack is done. Need to focus, man. We need to focus. You're losing your concentration. Van de Beek. Malacia. Nice ball in. Early cross. Moukoko with the header. Trapped with the save. Kevin Trapp denies me the first goal. Was my first proper shot on target in this game. And it came from Moukoko. It was a nice created opportunity. They're going to do that. We may as well just reset. Alanga. Nice cutback. Sancho, left foot shot. Trapped with the save. Shot from Timber. Trapped with another save. Unlucky Timber. That was the dodgy angle. So the fact that he still managed to test the keeper out, I still need to tilt my hat to him for that. Ball goes in. Font catches that quite easily. Rolls out. Here's Bruno. We've got 1 minute to play of this added time. Oh, there's an open gap. Moukoko. I'm going to cycle my way through the crowd. Moukoko moves on to his left foot. He shoots across the keeper, but he drags it too wide. We're going to go into the interval, and it's only 0-0. For me, it's been a boring boring first half. For Tottenham, it's been quite entertaining because they just sat back, made it boring for us. But they hit me on the break numerous of times, almost scored. So in the second half, we definitely need to up our tempo when going forward. Basuma into Kane. Lucas plays it down the line, has Spence. Kane, Son, 1-0, 1-0. Second half is underway and Tottenham, they come out real positive play from them. And yeah, it's really shocking defending from us, as usual. Let's see if we can fight back. 67 minutes on the clock, has Spence. Richarlison gives the ball up. That's Donny van der Beek. It's just too many people in the middle. It's quite hard to break them down. Here's Mukoko. Alanga. McTominay. Just going to switch that play to the right side into Timber. Timber puts a nice ball in. No one's there to attack it. Handball ref, we'll take that all day long. Oh. Lafont. Flicked on by Anthony. Rashford. Tackled by Bentancur. Here's Rodon. Tottenham going forward again. Well done, Lindelof gets a foot to that pass. Which changes the direction of the ball, which definitely helped us. Yeah, that's a poor pass from Anthony. I don't know whether to make this a quick game or not, because this game is rather boring, if I'm honest with you. We're just finding a lot of games where teams are using 5 at the back, sitting back, hitting me on the counter. Well done, Lafont, for recovering. But yeah, it's just not a lot of action on my end either, because they're just sitting back. It's hard to break them down. Ooh, well done. Oh my goodness me, Rashford, you could have done much better than that with the chip. Nice 1-2 between Rashford and Fernandes. Almost got us back into the game. Bentancur. Oh, Son's in my box. Cuts it back, Bentancur. Basuma, Son, Basuma. Shot wide on the post. Okay, so we need to launch this ball forward. Well done, Eriksen. Nice ball down the middle into Rashford. This should be 1-1. This should be 1-1. And it's 1-1. Against the runner play, we found a way to equalize. I'm not playing for penalties. We are going to try and win this game. We have 4 minutes remaining of normal time. Let's see if we can do it. Definitely going to hit Tottenham where it hurts, because they have worked really hard throughout this game to have us under pressure. Defensively, they've been quite solid and really well structured. So far, Rashford has proven to be too much for them. Rashford cuts it back. Eriksen. Sancho. I think I've overplayed it. Malacia. I think I've overplayed it. Sancho. Come on, someone do something special. Someone find space, create space. Fred. Eriksen. Malacia. Eriksen. Oh, what's going on, man? What is going on? Every time I got the ball at my feet, it just felt like my players just didn't want to get the ball out of their feet and move it quick enough. But penalty shootouts, it is. So we are going to try and narrow this down to like quick highlights, because this game was rather boring up until now. So let's see what the shootout brings for us. I think I've hit it sweet enough. 1-0 it is. 1-0 it is. Harry Kane up against Lafont. He wins in that battle. Was 1-1. Hey, Marcus Rashford. Gonna go bottom right. Goes in. 2-1. 2-1. Get in. Richarlison. Get in. Lafont with the save. Sancho up against Kevin Trapp. Sancho up against Trapp. Trapp makes the save as well. It remains 2-1. Son. Oh, and then can be. It's 2-2. Eriksen should be dispatching this one. Should be dispatching this one. He doesn't. It's 2-2. This is a chance for Bentancur to send Tottenham into the lead, and he does. It's 3-2. This is crucial. This is the last penalty. Anthony. Well, are we going to get knocked out? That's the question. That is the question. Anthony. We went to the right 3 times in a row. This guy gets right 3 times in a row. And there we have it. Tottenham Hotspur have knocked us out of the Carabao Cup. It's a terrible end to the episode. To be honest, it's a boring end to the episode. But we ended it with penalty shootouts and we are knocked out. Guess we won't be defending the Carabao Cup this year. So, Tottenham Hotspur have knocked me out of the Carabao Cup, which is very unfortunate. I felt like there was an opportunity at the end for us to go and steal a victory, even though we did not deserve anything from that game. And even in the penalty shootout, like, yeah, it was just destined that we were going to lose because, yeah, the guy gets right 3 times in a row. Like, I went right 3 times, he gets right 3 times. Like, what are the odds? But yeah, let's take a look at the calendar now because I know for a fact that the next episode, we aren't going to meet up against Preston or Leeds or Fulham. We are going to meet up in January. And we need to find out who we're going to be facing in the FA Cup. And I'm guessing you guys aren't going to find out until the next episode because I can't be asked to advance and back out now. But yeah, we have good games, good matchups. Arsenal, Leicester, and let's wait for the FA Cup games to see what we're going to get in terms of the draw. So this is what the table looks like at the end of this episode. So we maintain our 3-point gap on Chelsea. We currently have 46 points on the table. They are second with 43 points. Manchester City, they are third with 39 points. And fourth place is Wolverhampton with 36 points. And if you want to look at the rest of the bottom, or the top half of the table, pause the video from now because I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. And then once we get to the bottom, I say you guys pause the video from now because we are going to scroll down to the very bottom 3. So 18th place, we have Watford, Preston then 19th. And we also have Leeds United at 20th. That is quite crazy. Leeds United are 20th. I feel like Leeds, they definitely have a good squad in my save, which is quite surprising that they're doing badly. They currently have 8 points on the table and Watford and Preston are level on 9. Over in Group E, we have made it through to the knockout round, as you guys already know, and so did Monaco, which is a surprise. They finished second with 6 points. Inter Milan finished third with 4 points and Sparta Praha are last. And Inter Milan are going in to the Europa League now. Let's quickly go back. Here is the draw round of 16. Didn't mean to do that, but we've revealed it anyway, so may as well just leave it as it is. Marseille, we are facing them for the first leg away from home. Second leg is going to be at home. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting tie. I feel like we definitely are the favourites in that one. AC Milan against Liverpool. Monaco against Leverkusen. Chelsea and Munich. That's an interesting one. And let's scroll to the right. Porto and Barcelona. Real Madrid and City. We've seen that before. PSG and Dortmund and Atletico Madrid and Juventus. So the leading goal scorer in the league at the moment with 15 goals to his name is Marcus Rashford. Underneath him is Alexander Isak. That's for Newcastle. He's got 14 goals. Victor Osimhen, he's got 13 goals for West Ham United. Haaland, he's 4th with 13. And Sterling is 5th with 12, which is quite good for Sterling, maintaining his goal scoring record in the league. He always finds a way to get double digits in real life and in my saves. Hats off to him, hats off to him. But yeah, if you made it this far in this episode, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Also hit the notification bell just so you're notified when I'm going live, premiering a video or uploading one. Also share with anyone that you know that enjoys career mode content because that's all I've been pumping out so far on this channel. At the time of recording, there's no Football Manager content out, but I just announced on my page that I got Football Manager, got a copy of Football Manager. So we should be expecting uploads of Football Manager quite soon. So some of you guys who are subbed to the channel, I know you've been patiently waiting. So I'm definitely going to work on getting it out as quick as possible. Peace. I'm sorry if I lacked energy compared to my other videos. I'm just batshit tired. See you in the next episode.